आइए हम सुने विज्ञान की अनकही कहानियाँ। आइए हम सुने विज्ञान की अनसुनी कहानियाँ। एक नई दुनिया की आवाज़ आपकी आवाज़, विज्ञान की आवाज़, की आवाज़।
Celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we bring you a podcast series on STEM popularization, science, technology, engineering, mathematics and medicine, supported and catalyzed by the National Council for Science and Technology Communication, Government of India. This program is produced by Media for Community Foundation. Creative content and technical support is given by Purvasha Banerjee and Shushanto Das.
एक नई दुनिया की आवाज़ आपकी आवाज़, विज्ञान की आवाज़, की आवाज़, की आवाज़।
Indian Statistical Institute is a public university which is recognized as an institute of national importance. It grew out of the statistical laboratory set up by Prashanto Chandra Mohananobish in Presidency College, Kolkata. Established in 1931, this unique institution of India is one of the oldest institutions focused on statistics. Primary activities of ISI are research and training of statistics, development of theoretical statistics and its applications in various natural and social sciences. We are immensely happy to welcome Dr. Dibakar Ghosh in this episode of our podcast. Dr. Ghosh is an associate professor in the Department of Physics and Applied Mathematics in Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata. Dr. Ghosh shares about his research and experience.
My name is Dibakar Ghosh. I am an associate professor at Physics and Applied Mathematics Unit, India Statistical Institute, Kolkata. And previously I worked in a college, Dinabandhu Andrews College, Goria, Kolkata. And for 6 years. After that I joined at Kolkata University, Mathematics Department. Then in 2012 I joined here in the Statistical Institute as an assistant professor. Now I am associate professor. So my research is mainly on the mathematical modeling of complex systems. In general, when we study any natural phenomena or biological phenomena or physical phenomena, we have set of data. But if we want to think that the data can be modeled by a mathematical form, then most of the cases, the mathematical equation gives nonlinear differential equations. So we know that the nonlinear differential equation is very complicated and it is a challenging problem to handle these complex systems. So we are dealing with these complex systems and basically the main idea is we have different applications, but we want to give some mathematical purpose or mathematical modeling and their mathematical study. In my research, I have two directions. One is the mathematical modeling part and from the perspective of mathematics and physics. And second part is I am dealing with some real data. The real data came from climate data, neuron data, or any ecological data or social science data. In the first part, in the mathematical modeling part, just we try to propose any mathematical modeling. For example, just flocking birds. We know that the birds are flocking in sky and their spatial dynamics in very they sometimes give some special pattern, very nice pattern. The birds are moving on a single group. Sometimes it break into two groups, and if some predator such as eagle comes in the group, they are divided into two. Then again they are joining. So this phenomena we see in the sky. But if we think we have to propose some mathematical model of this flocking birds or school of fish or group of animals they are moving, then we see that there are two dynamics they have. Whatever dynamics we are seeing, this is spatial dynamics. That is, they are moving in space or in plane. And another dynamics, they have internal dynamics. When two birds are come to close each other, they are flapping the wings and try to adjust their constant distance. So in mathematically, we have derived that mathematical model, and we see that our model is exactly predict or exactly seen the same spatial pattern of the flocking birds behavior. This is one part, and the second part is dealing with real data. We have collected real data during pandemic COVID-19, and we study the COVID-19 data, and using machine learning techniques, we predict just for 10 to 14 days before the peak of the pandemic at that time, and our mathematical modeling and the practical data are exactly matches that time. And another data, we are collecting data from climate at North Pole with collaboration with other institute in India. Basically, in Government of India, they have some station. From station, we are collecting data, and we try to predict the temperature, precipitation, or whatever their extreme behavior. In future, if we say something, the effect of this polar region to other part of the India. That's our point. And initially, we are trying to collect data to other parts of the India. And the next is we are collecting data for neural disorder. That is, in some patients, there are some neural disorder like schizophrenia, Parkinson's, some neural disorder. If we collect the data and we can model by theory of complex network, these are specific term, just network theory. With the network theory, we can predict by using some machine learning techniques or using some statistical techniques. We can predict whether a patient, when the next schizophrenia or next neural disorder will come using their previous data. These are the two parts in my research. And this part is not with us in India. I can say that Kolkata is the hub of this complex system, network system study. Many people in Kolkata working on this field, and within the India, the Kolkata is a better position right now. If you compare with our research with abroad, then there are some abroad countries they are doing research, but India position is not bad, but we are equally competitive with them, and we are publishing the papers or something equally with them. In our recent 2018, we published a paper in Europhysics Letters. This is IOP journal, and the paper was best paper awarded from India, and I got that best paper awarded certificate from them. And the technique we have used, the prediction from our data by short data, we can propose a model, and that paper is hugely cited. And another work we have worked on 2016 and 17 on chimera state. This is a very specific term, but this is a neural disorder term, but that paper is very highly cited in our field. The chimera state basically just is a coexistence of two states. That is when a neural disorder occurs. So some neurons are synchrony or some neurons are desynchrony. Means some neurons are bursting and some neurons are not bursting. And so these two behaviors are occurred at the same time in our brain. Then neural disorder will occur. But in our mathematically, we propose a mathematical model using complex network theory, and we show that the whatever be the network topology or whatever be the their dynamics, neural dynamics, then we can see their spatial pattern, whatever seen in the brain and whatever seen in our model are exactly matches. At present, we are working on mathematical modeling and real data, and in future, we are trying to collect data. There's lots of data, and from neuron systems and also climate systems. And it is a challenging problem for the management or whatever be the government, that some prediction must be needed them to pre-calculate their future. So if we study some network theory, just using the network theory is one of the main component, and if we study from the real data and if we say something about the prediction, then the management or some industry, they can take knowledge from us and they can accordingly plan the future directions. So from that above discussion, just we can say that if we think any mathematical modeling, something in terms of mathematics, so it always gives a nonlinear differential equations or nonlinear systems. This nonlinear systems is not linear. It is very difficult mathematically to solve. So in the most of the cases, we use some mathematical tools and also computer simulations. And no one systems are isolated. So one system is affecting the other systems, interacting to other systems. For them, they create a complex network between them. So effect of the internal dynamics and the connectivity both gives the emergent phenomena.
We heartily thank Professor for sharing with us his vast knowledge and experience.